Hi guys, if you want to see how I made this beautiful shirt, continue watching. Okay guys, I am so excited. We are going to need one of these. My mom actually had it in her kit or whatever. So it's a hole puncher for materials like jeans and other stuff. We're gonna need I would say 3.25 millimeter hook, a small hook, and a shirt. Yay! I use my Procreate to kind of figure out what I want to do. So I want to use these colors. So I have my greens, my brown, and cream color with me. And so we are going to do something similar to this. I'm thinking of doing the heart maybe in the jean jacket itself, and then start from there. So let's get started. So I bought this shirt a long time ago, when I was in high school in Crested Butte, and I think it's time for an update. It is really cute and I get compliments all the time, but I kind of want to do something different, and this is my only kind of a jean material shirt, so I'm going to do it on this. So the first thing I want to do is I actually want to cut a square off this shirt, and then we're going to start working on our square. So let's do that first. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to just make a small slip. So just figure out how where you want your shirt to start in the bottom. So you don't want it all the way in the bottom because we're going to punch holes and then attach our square in the holes. So I'm just going to start cutting. I think I'm going to do it like this. So just made a small slip right here, and then I am going to cut straight. Let me get on the ground. So you want to have a flat surface. So I'm just going to start cutting a square just as big as I want. Doesn't have to be perfect. I think I want it to kind of look, different, imperfect. I think that's what's gonna make it. This is gonna be a big square, I just realized. But, all right, so we're almost to the top, and then I'm gonna turn my work. And we're gonna cut a lot of things because I'm gonna do our own collar and our own handcuffs as well. So get some good scissors, guys. That's very important. Step one, good scissors, because these are okay.
A few moments later.
Yay! All right, guys, we've cut this big piece, and so now let's start, I guess, crocheting. So I'll put this aside and let's go back to the table. All right, guys, let's get started. So I'm gonna use my 3.25 millimeter hook, and we're gonna start working on our square, and then we'll attach it to the back of piece. So I'm gonna use this green for the beginning for the heart. So we are gonna make a magic ring, I guess. So put your yarn around your two fingers, cross them over, and then pull through, and then you're gonna chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and we're always gonna chain 3 on every round, just letting you know. So now we're gonna make 2 double crochets, and you can close the circle by pulling on the yarn that you have at the end. So let's do 2 double crochets. So double crochet, you're yarning over, and then you're going through that hole that we have, and then you have 3 loops on the hook. Pull through 2, pull through 2. Then you're going to chain 1, and you're going to do 3 more double crochet. So that chain of 3, it counts as a 1 double crochet. So 1, 2, 3. So you want to have 3 double crochets to make it a square. Chain 1, again 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. All right, chain 1 and the last double crochet. So 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to chain 1, and we're going to slip stitch to that chain 3 that we did on top. So slip stitch, you just go through the 2 loops, pull the yarn, and then pull yarn again. Perfect, actually, hold on. Pull the yarn. Perfect. So we're always going to start. So now we have a circle. We're always going to start in the +1 chain that we made. So the opening space that you see on the corners, we're always going to start here. So you're always going to slip stitch until you get to that space. I think I'm actually going to use this side. Okay. So slip stitch, and then slip stitch in that big space. Perfect. And then again, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to do 2 double crochets in there. So now we're expanding our square, but it's going to be a heart shape, so you'll see. Chain 1. We're always going to chain 1 when we're in the corner stitches, and then do 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Then go directly and do double crochet in the next space. So skip 3 chains, and you're gonna do 3 double crochets, and then you're gonna yarn over and go into the next space and do 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Chain 1, again 3 double crochets. So in the corners we're always gonna have 6 double crochets plus chain 1. So 1, 2, 3. Then right away skip the 3 double crochets, go in the next space and do 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. So this is very similar to, well, it's exactly what we did to that other sweater that I made with my leftover yarn, the really colorful one. So we're gonna do the same thing, but this time we're gonna attach it to a jacket that we already have or own. Yarn over and go into the next space. Last one. 1, 2. So right now you can't really see the heart, but it's coming up. So on the next one, you're going to start seeing the details. Chain 1, and then again, 3 more double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. And then we are going to slip stitch like we did in the first chain 3. Perfect. Again, we're going to go all the way to our corner stitch or space, I guess you can call it. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. And then we are going to, again, make 6 double crochets in that chain because it's a corner stitch. So 2 double crochets, chain 1, 3 double crochets. And then on the third, we're actually going to grab a different color yarn. So you're not going to finish the third right away. So we're going to yarn over, go in like we're doing double crochet, pull through 2, and then let's grab our different color yarn. I'm using brown for this one. So I'm going to grab my brown yarn. Here you go. I'm going to make a slips, not a slip stitch. I keep forgetting my terms. A slip knot. There you go. Oh my gosh. And then we're going to take that slip knot and we're going to pull it through both green yarn that we have. And we're going to pull the green behind us. So keep the green hidden behind just for a little bit because we're still going to need it. So, and then we're going to do 3 double crochets in that middle chain. Let me get rid of this. So yarn over, 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. And then on the third one, we are going to again go back to the green color. So grab the green color that you had, and we are going to do 6 double crochets in the corner stitch. So keep your brown yarn with you because we're gonna need it. So perfect. Oops. All right, here you go. And let's do 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Chain 1 exactly because we're in a corner, and do 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Then you're gonna go into the next space with the green yarn, chain 3, or do 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and then on the third we're gonna change our yarn. We're gonna go back to brown, and we're gonna do on the corner 6 double crochets in brown. So we're almost done with our green. We just have 1 more round. So let's do 1, 2, 3, chain 1 because we're in the corner, and then 3 more. 1, 2, and oops, 2, and on the wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, perfect. And then on the last one, we're not gonna do it all the way because we're gonna switch our yarn back to green. So always make sure you follow your yarn with you. All right, and then we're gonna do green in the middle. So 3 double crochets. 1, 2, oops, 1, 2, 3. And on the third one, we're gonna switch it back to brown. So we're trying to make that the heart shape. So go back to brown and do 3 double crochets in the corner. Continue keeping your green with you. Chain 1, 3 double crochets in the corner. 2, and then on the third we are going to change it back to green. So 2 over, grab your green yarn. There might be a little bit tangled, so just untangle them. Perfect. Green yarn, pull through, and we're almost done. And then last chain in the round, so 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to slip stitch to the chain 3. Just make sure you have your brown yarn with you. And then we are going to slip stitch all the way till that space that we have between the 3 double crochets. So do you guys see the heart? It's showing up. So we have one more round in green, and then we are done. So we are gonna go and do again chain 3. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna do 2 double crochets, chain 1, 3 double crochets, chain 1, 3 double crochets, 1, 2, oops, 2 and 3. Then we are going to switch into our brown color. So make sure you have your brown color or whatever color you're using. This is just the colors I picked, but you can totally pick different colors, guys. Do your own thing. And then we're gonna do 3 double crochets in the space, chain space. So 1, 2, 3. And again, we're gonna use our brown into the next space and do 3 double crochets. So pretty much all we're doing is expanding the square. And then we are gonna do a 6 double crochets in green in the corners. So this is the last round with the green. So 1, 2, 3, chain 1, 3 more double crochets, 1, 2, 3. Then we're gonna do green again on the sides, 1, 2, 3, and then we're switching to brown. Again, grab your brown yarn, and we are going all the way, let's see, next stitch, so 3 double crochets, 1, let me make sure, oh, I did grab something, okay, just take your time. So let's see, let's put this down, so 1, 2, 3, and then we're in the corner stitch, so make 6 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, chain 1, and then do 3 more double crochets, 1, 2, 3. Then you're going into the next space and doing 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3. Next space and doing 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3. And again, corner stitch, 6 double crochets, 1, 2. Make sure you're hiding the green. 1, we're almost done with it. 3, chain 1. So it's kind of chaotic at first because you have 2 colors, but then it gets just 1 color and it's very easy. So 3, and then 1 more brown in the next stitch, 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and here we go, last green chain. So change your color to green or whatever color you're using and do the last 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3. I'm gonna actually take my brown and go through it, and then we're gonna slip stitch in the beginning. Perfect. So slip stitch all the way till you are in the corner space. So I'm gonna cut off my green yarn, just leave a little in so you can hide it later, and we are done. Let me show you what it looks like. It looks like a heart. How cute is this? Perfect. So now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna do a few more rows in brown, maybe like 2 more rows, and then we're gonna go back into different green, and then we're gonna do cream color, and then brown, green, and then brown. That's what I was thinking. So this gets really easy. So now we're working with 1 color. So we are already in a space, so we're gonna chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're gonna do 2 double crochets in that same space, 1, 2, chain 1, and then do 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3. Then you are going to go into that next space and do 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3. Again, next space, 3 double crochets, 1. So you only chain 1 when you are in the corner stitches. Besides that, you're just gonna do double crochets just right away. 3 double crochets, then we're in a corner stitch right here, and you know it's corner because you have 6 double crochets. So do and it's also like an edge. So 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, chain 1, 3 more double crochets, 1, 2, 3. Then we are going to go in the next space, 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3. Then the next 3 double crochets. If I'm speeding up, I do have a different tutorial of the sweater I just did, but you can also slow down on YouTube. Sorry guys, I'm so like zoned out. It's also like midnight. 1, 2, 3. We're in a corner, chain 1, 3 double crochet. So I'll probably do this just twice in brown, and then I'm going to switch my yarn. Because remember, we want to keep the square as big as the piece that you cut from your work. 1, 2, 3. Then we have another space. 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2. We're going to hide this later. 2, 3. Then we're in the corner, so we're doing 6 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, chain 1, 1, 2, 3, almost done, and then 3 double crochets on the sides. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then again, next 1, 2, 3, and then we are slip stitching to the first 3 chain 3 that we did. Perfect. So I think, so don't worry about this green. It'll be hidden. So always make sure, I guess, when you're working with your yarn, that it's not tight, because that's when it's gonna start popping out. So now we are gonna do, let's do one more round in brown, and then we're gonna go back to a different green. So slip stitch all the way in the corner, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 double crochets, 1, 2, chain 1, 3, 1, 2, 3. Go in the next space, 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3. Next space, 3 double crochets, 1. So I'm just going to show you how I'm going to switch colors, and then I'll let you guys go and, do this square on your own, and then I'll meet you guys when we're going to attach our square. 1, 2, 3. So like the round before we attach it, we're going to make the holes. 3, 1, 2. Oops. And I love this project because you're using leftover yarn. You don't need that much yarn, which is really nice. And so I'm making more room on my shelf for more yarn to buy. 1, 2, 3. All right, 1, almost done with the sides. 2, 3. So hang in there. This is so easy. The back piece is the biggest part, and then after that it's so easy. We're just gonna do the collar and the cuffs on the sleeves, and we're done. This will literally take you guys just maybe an hour or a few hours, and you'll be done. How cool is that? Project you can be done in one day. I think that's very cool. Usually crocheting or knitting something big or even small sometimes takes a day or 2. Like making a hat sometimes takes me 2 days. If it's like cable ribbed or cable stitch or something. But this is so simple, and it's beginner friendly, which I love. And it's just really fun to do. 2, 3. So I'm running out of yarn, so I'm gonna attach my brown yarn real quick. If you ever run out of yarn, this is the best way to attach it. You're going to make a knot on one side using the end of your new yarn. So just make a knot, and then make a knot from the yarn you already have on the yarn you're going to attach. Perfect. And then just pull the 2 sides together. There you go. And then you're going to just cut the ends, and that's it, guys. That's how easy it is. Perfect. Done. All right, I said perfect a lot. Okay, so now let's continue. We're almost done with the brown. 2, 3. Then we're in the corner. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 1, 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Then 3 double crochets in the side. 3 double crochets on the other side. 2, 3. All right, we are done with our brown. 2, 3. Perfect. And then we're gonna slip, oh, one more. 1, thought I was done. 2, 3, and then slip stitch to the chain 3. Perfect. I'll slip stitch to the next one and then chain 1 and cut off your yarn. I'm gonna leave just a little bit at the end so we can hide it later. So here's our first round going in, and now we're gonna go back to green. I think I'm gonna use this green, but I also have this green. So I don't really know, but I think I'm gonna stick with this one. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into my corner where we start usually, you know, instead of making slip stitch, since we're doing new yarn, might as well just kind of start there. Look at this. I rolled this and I have no idea where the beginning is. This is a disaster. Oh, found it. Perfect. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna make a slip knot, and we are going to put our hook through that chain 3 and then just put the loop through and go through it and chain 3, just how we've been doing it. 1, 2, 3. And then we're gonna do 2 double crochets. So 1, 2, since we're in a corner, we always start in a corner. Chain 1, 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. All right, and then just go straight into the next space. So continue doing this square as big as the back piece that you've cut out, and then I'll meet you guys at the end when we are done and we're ready to attach our square. Okay guys, few hours later I finished, oh, it's actually this way. I finished the square and it looks amazing. So now I'm gonna do brown border, but this time we are going to attach it to the our piece, to our sweatshirt. Sorry guys, it's like 2 a.m. but let's do it. So what we're doing right now is I'm just puncturing holes against the, I guess, kind of the edge where we're gonna attach our piece. So, and I'm using this tool that I found in my mom's sewing kind of kit. So all you do is just press it. I think you can buy this at Walmart or, you know, any craft store really. So what we're gonna do is pretty much, I'll show you in a second. So first, let's make a bunch of holes and then we'll attach it. So this is my first time doing it, so I'm not even sure if I'm gonna do this correctly, but I punched 51 holes on the top, on the front, because that's how many double crochets I have on that side. And so now let's get our yarn, wherever it is. Perfect. Oops. So let's get our yarn and let's try to attach this. I hope this works. This is all in my head, sadly. So we're gonna make a slip stitch and we're going to make sure that you're facing the right way, your work, the correct way. So let's go and try to see what we can do. So first thing, we are going to go in our corner stitch because we're gonna do double crochet, and we are going to chain 3. So yarn over and then 1, 2, 3, and then I was thinking to go into the hole and grab the yarn from there. Perfect. Oh, wrong yarn. Wrong yarn. 3. Oops. 2, 3. Then we're gonna make then we are gonna go into the next hole and yarn over and make a double crochet on top of that. Yarn over, yarn over. Oh, maybe stuck a little bit. Ah. Let me see. So go into the next. Let me see. I don't want this to be here. All right, guys. So I made 51 holes in my, I guess, jacket, because I have 51 double crochets on each post. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my brown yarn, because that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to make a slip stitch, and I am going to go into my corner piece hole and pull that through and chain 3. So 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna leave a long loop, and then I'm gonna go into the hole on the side and pull that through. Perfect. Then I'm gonna yarn over, and I'm gonna go and do a double crochet on top of the next chain. So just a regular double crochet. Then leave the yarn, pull up the yarn a little bit just so it makes it easy, and then go into the hole and then grab that yarn and pull it through the hole. Perfect. Then tighten it a little. Again, double crochet and go into the next post. Take your time, pull up the loop a little bit, then go into the next hole and then pull up the yarn, tighten it a little. Again, double crochet in the next post. And that's all we're gonna do for the whole piece, attaching it all the way around. Let me see, I hope you guys can see it. So you're gonna go into the hole. So after you do double crochet, you're gonna go into the hole and take that double crochet out through the hole, and then just continue doing a regular double crochet. Crochet, leave up a little space, and then go into the next space and pull up the yarn, and then just tighten it a little bit after. So let's attach this back piece right now, and then I'll show you what it looks like when we complete the front. All right, guys, just want to give you a quick look. So this is what it looks like. I'm really happy how it's turning out. So now what we're going to do is we're going to count how many stitches we have on this side. So 3, 6, 9, and you're going to start making holes using, I don't know what this tool is called, puncher, I don't know, hole puncher. And you're going to start making those holes and then do the same exact thing. You're going to double crochet and then pull up the loop, go through the hole, pull up the loop, and then double crochet just to have this nice finish. So continue working on the side, guys, and I'll see you at the end right here. All right, guys, it's a few hours later, and look at this. It looks so sick. Let me try it on. I don't really have the right clothes on, but let's see how the back looks. Alright guys, I think it's looking pretty good. So now what I want to do, I want to work on the collar and the ribbing for the sleeves. But first, let's take a break because it is like 3 a.m. now, and I just gotta do a few things, and then we'll come back tomorrow morning and we'll continue working on the jacket. All right, guys, so now let's do the collar. So what I'm gonna do is, I have a button right here. I'm gonna cut off the whole collar. So let's do it. And then we are gonna use brown and green for the collar, and I'm so excited. So let's grab our scissors and let's carefully cut the collar. So I'm just gonna try to follow as closely as I can to this line that I have. You honestly can leave your shirt if you don't want to do the collar, but I think doing the colors and the cuffs is gonna add a little bit extra, which I'm really excited. A little extra something. It's gonna look really unique and cool, and I'm here for it. All right, guys, bye-bye collar. This is so funny. So I don't know if you've seen this, but a lot of Japanese style shirts actually have a collar like this, which is really actually cute. I actually like it. So we could leave it like that, but let's just go that extra step. So this time we're gonna work on the right side. And again, we're gonna grab our punch holder and we are going to start punching some holes in here. So let's see. So I'm gonna punch one first because the way we're gonna do it is, so punch one hole right here. If you can. This material is a little bit more hard, so let me see. I might have to do it through this side. Perfect. Nice. So I guess this needs to be, the hole puncher needs to be at the top, which I didn't realize. So what I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna start working and then punching it as I go. So let's grab our brown yarn is what I'm gonna use. And then I'm gonna add just one row of green and then brown again. I think that's gonna add something real cute detail. So we're gonna make a slip knot. Perfect. We have a slip knot. We're gonna grab our hook and we're gonna go through the color. So just like that, pull our yarn through and we're gonna chain 3. 1, 2, perfect, 3. And then we're gonna do 2 more double crochet in that same hole. So yarn over, 2, yarn over, 1 more. And if you don't have, if it's too tight, you might wanna make your hole a little bit bigger. Perfect. And then we're gonna leave a little bit of space and then we're gonna again make another punch hole. Just not too far, but not too close. So just randomly, let's do it right here. Perfect, so right there. So then we are gonna go and do another 3 double crochets. So yarn over and go straight into that next hole. Perfect, grab the yarn and do 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. And we're gonna do that all the way around. So we have these spaces is what we're gonna do next round. Again, grab your punch holder and do another 3 or another hole. Oops, forgot it was on top. Keep forgetting that. Perfect. So what I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna space out and just do them all. Why not? I feel confident now. And so what we're gonna do is we're just going to double crochet 3 chains in each hole all the way until the end. And then let's see what we're gonna do after. All right, guys. So make as many holes as you want. This is just as many as that I made. And then again, yarn over, and we're just gonna yarn over and go straight into that next hole and do 3 double crochets. So 1, 2, and 3. I am so happy that it's getting through the hole. So use a small needle. So this is, I want to say 3.25. All right, again, yarn over, go into the next hole and do 3 double crochets. So you're gonna do this all the way around. So continue working on your own, going all the way around, and I'll meet you guys at the end to show you how I'm gonna start the next row, because we're gonna do something different. Look at this, looking good so far. All right, continue going all the way around and I'll see you then. All right, guys, we are on our last hole. So 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, and then this is the exciting part. We are going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, turn our work. Perfect, so look at this, it looks so good. Turn our work, and then we are going to start doing 3 double crochets in the spaces between. So 3 double crochets between the last one, 1, 2, 3, and then just go straight into the next one. 3 double crochets between spaces. And what I mean between spaces is the space between the 3 double crochets. So we're layering it on top. Perfect. All right, so yarn over, go again in the spaces between the 3 double crochets. Or I guess 6 double crochets you can say. 1, 2, 3. So you're gonna continue that all the way till the end, and I'll meet you guys at the end just to show you how to start the next round. And then you just repeat that the first and the second row until the desired length that you want. You can make it extra long, you can make it short, it's really up to you. But overall, as long as you're gonna keep going, and then it's gonna start folding, and you'll see that in a little bit, maybe in 6 rows, you'll start seeing the fold. So continue working that, and I'll meet you guys at the end. All right, guys, I just did my last 3 double crochets right here. And so now, see, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna chain 3, just the way we did in the beginning. 1, 2, 3, because we wanna put in this whole 3 double crochets afterwards, and just do a double crochet in that chain 3 that we had at the beginning. Perfect. So second row is done. Then we're gonna chain, then we are going to, chain 3. 1, 2, 3. We're always gonna chain 3 at the beginning, well, on every other row. And then we're gonna turn our work, and we are gonna do 2 more double crochet in that space that we just created with chain 3. Oops, perfect. 2, 3. Then we're gonna slip over and just go into the next chain. Perfect. So continue doing, guys, all the way back and forth until however long you want your collar to be. It's gonna start folding and you'll see that. And then I'm gonna add a green, one row of green and then back to brown, just to kind of give a little more details. And then I'll meet you guys at the end to show you the final result, and then we'll do the sleeves. All right, guys, so we finished the color of the shirt, and so now we are going to do the sleeves, the last step, and we're done. So all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna again cut off. So I'm gonna undo this real quick. We're just gonna cut off until we have this line right here is what I'm gonna do. Save that button because that button's really cute. So just kind of, let's do this, take your time. And this should be really quick because the sleeves are the shortest. All right, and I just realized something. So we are gonna have to attach, let me see, make sure this fits. Yep, attach this together. So now let's punch some holes in this. All right, guys, so I punctured a few holes, and you just wanna go with your hook just to make sure you can get through them. Perfect. And so now what we're gonna do, we're gonna grab our brown yarn. This should be really fast, I guess I should say, because we're just doing maybe 3 rows. So 2 rows of brown, 1 row of green, and then 1 row of brown. So it should be very quick. Perfect. So I got all my holes. So let's get started. We're gonna grab our brown yarn or whatever yarn you're using. Some leftover yarn, perfect. And we're gonna make a slip knot. And we're gonna go into the first chain we have right here and pull through the hole if you can. Perfect. Now chain 3, this one's gonna be a little hard. 1, 2, 3, and go and do a double crochet in that hole. Perfect. So when you do double crochet, kind of pull that double crochet up. All right, one more. Yay, we did it. Okay, cool. And then go straight, just like we did, the way we did the collar. So yarn over and go into the next hole. I think I have one right here. Perfect. Pull up, 3 chain, 1, oops, 2, 3. Perfect. Yarn over, next hole. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's just actually do 1 brown, 1 green, and then 1 brown because it's already a pretty long sleeve. So, all right, 3, 1. So you're gonna do this all the way until the end, and then I'll meet you guys at the end when we switch the color. Okay, guys, we are down to our last chain. So do 3 double crochets, and then what I'm gonna do is, if you know, like your sleeves are supposed to close, but we just cut off the button. So how are we gonna close? So what I was thinking is we could put this like this and slip stitch to the 3 chain. Perfect. Slip stitch. Yay. And then what I can do is actually, let me do this. So let's punch our hole right in here just to do 1 double crochet right here, just on the edge. Close as you can get to the edge. Oh, this one's really hard to puncture. I think I might have gotten it. And then 1 right here as well. And then we're gonna go through both of them. Yay, I think I got it. Okay, so let's try it. So then we are gonna, let's lap them. So I think that goes on the top. Yarn over, let's see if I got this one. Yay, I did get it, okay. And then go through the other hole, just pull up the yarn. It might take a second. All right, let me see. Make sure I got all the yarn. Woo, perfect. Pull through this loop as well. Yay! And then we're gonna, there you go. Perfect. And then we're just gonna slip stitch to the beginning. Yay, so now it's connected. So we're gonna chain 1 and just cut off our yarn because we are gonna switch it to green. Perfect, and now our sleeve is connected. And let me put my arm through, make sure it's not too tight. Oh, perfect, you got plenty of space. And it's closed, which is really cool. So now we're gonna grab our green yarn. So make a slip knot, and we are gonna go into any space that you see. So let's do this space right here. The space is between. And we're gonna put our hook through the loop and chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. And then we're gonna do 2 double crochets in that space. 1, 2. Go into the next space, do 3 double crochets. So sleeves are very easy. 1, 2, 3. This is a lot of fun, guys. This is my first time doing this, so I'm learning as just the way you're learning as a beginner. 1, 2, 3, but so far it's been going really good. I guess one thing I would recommend, maybe make less holes on the neck because the color is kind of bulky, I would say. So if you don't want it to be too bulky, you could make less holes. 2, 3, all right. Next space. 2, 3. Almost there. 3, 1, 2, 3. Almost there. Last one coming up, I think. 2, 3. Perfect. All right, skip the 3. 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna attach our yarn to the beginning of our first chain. Perfect, just like that. So we could put another one right here if you want, but I'm just gonna leave it. Chain 1, cut off our yarn, and then 1 more round of brown. But you could leave it like this. This is cute too, but because I did brown on the color with the green, I want to match it. So then just start anywhere again. Let's do this space and do chain 3. So 1, 2, 3, 3 double crochets, 1, 2, because that 3 chain counts as a double crochet. Go in the next hole and do 3 double crochets. 3, 1, 2, 3. This is looking so cute. I'm so excited to wear this. 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. 3. Perfect, almost done. And we are just going to repeat the same exact thing for the other sleeve. And you guys are done. All you have to do is hide the ends, which can be a lot because the back we use a lot of colors, but just be patient. And then after that, you guys are done. And I'm done too. So just put through the same loop. Yay, so we finished the sleeve. How cute is this sleeve now? Oh my God, it's adorable. And let's put my hand through it just to feel it. Perfect, plenty of room to breathe. And it's, yeah, it adds some like a little something. So now I'm gonna repeat the same exact thing for the next sleeve, and then I'll see you guys at the end to show you the final result. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day.